Since the launch of Microsoft's IE 3.0, an asymmetrical shape suitable for a tilt grip has become mainstream in the world of esports. We designed this type of mouse many years ago, and numerous FPS players, especially in CSGO, have been using it throughout their careers. There are an increasing number of FPS titles these days, and they each have differences in gameplay that create different usage needs. Taking this into account, along with the different usage habits of users, we have added new exterior design elements to provide another mouse option for tilt grippers. This is the second collaboration to be released on the VAXEE platform, the OUTSET AX. Zheng Wei Alex Bien, the founder of the OUTSET brand, won the WEG and WEM World Championships in 2005 and 2006 respectively. He is one of the figureheads in Asian Counter-Strike, and after retiring, he has remained active in the esports community and invested himself in CS education. After his many years in the game, he is used to an asymmetrical shape and a tilt grip. We think that the shape of the AX corresponds to his usage habits, just as the usage habits of Nopo corresponds to the Zigen NP01. The AX is similar in appearance to so-called ergonomic shapes on the market, but the actual grip feel is different. Firstly, it's shorter in length. We found that current users tend to prefer smaller mice, and this is the same even for those with larger hands. There is no direct correlation between hand size and mouse size. One possible reason is because it is easier to wrap your hand around the mouse, making it easier to control. Secondly, the back of the AX is higher and fuller, which makes forward movements easier to control. In addition, the point between your thumb and index finger, as well as the thumb itself, can rest comfortably while making left and right movements. The back of the mouse does not hit the palm, which means you are not restricted during vertical movements. The shape design of the AX takes into account the palm feel when pushing the mouse up, left, and right, as well as during downward pulls. If there are parts of the video that are not clear enough, we welcome you to ask questions through our website's customer service system or through our social channels. We are always active on all our communication channels, and in addition to questions on the product itself, we try to help you with any related problems you might be having. The choice of shape is a subjective thing and differs from person to person. This is why we are introducing different shapes. If you already have an NP01, the following shape comparison might help you have a better understanding of the AX. The design of the AX includes a lower mouse wheel placement. This is because the overall height of the AX is high, and we want the mouse wheel to be in a position where it can be used without having to lift your finger. The AX is suitable for tilt grippers, and the advantage of a tilt grip is that it is easier to move the wrist left and right. This is because the more vertical the wrist is, the more comfortable it is to move left and right. However, comfort does not necessarily equate to good performance in-game. This is why some people choose the NP01, as it does not force you to keep your wrist in a fixed angle. It allows you to adjust from a flat grip to a tilt grip. It all depends on which one allows you to have better in-game performance. Compared to the NP01, the AX is shorter in length, similar in width, and the highest point of the mouse is a more forward position. The back feels fuller, and the curve on the right side is similar. We think it is very important to choose a shape that suits you, so we have prepared a shape comparison chart with other brands. You can go to the VAXEE website for more comparison information. The AX uses the same split button design as the NP01. It does not wobble or bottom out when pressed down fully and has a clear click feel. By design, the AX has slightly more button travel than the NP01. This was done in consideration of FPS games, where the amount of continuous clicking is far less than that in MOBA. A slight increase in button travel can help prevent accidental clicks during vigorous or sudden movements. Next, we will take a quick look at the structure of the AX. Other than the thickness of the mouse skates, the structure is roughly the same as that of the NP01. It is the same 3389 sensor and provides 3 levels of click latency, 2, 4, and 8 milliseconds. The lower the speed, the quicker the button reset, allowing for more continuous clicking. The updated 2ms setting reduces the probability of accidental clicks while using 2ms. The pursuit of an ultra-lightweight design is not a concept of VAXEE-designed esports mice. We hope that those who use regular weighted mice will be able to adapt to the AX without much difficulty. Exact weight measurements will differ depending on how you weigh the mouse. Without the cable, the mouse weighs around 77 grams. Depending on how you measure it, the weight will be between 77 grams and 80 grams. The shell of the AX uses the same minimal gap design as the NP01. This solves the problem of the upper and lower parts of the shell not being sufficiently tight or becoming easily displaced due to tolerances. At the same time, it improves the comfort of the grip. The AX has a 24-step optical scroll wheel. We have improved the smoothness of the wheel while still maintaining a clear feeling at each step. We believe this helps prevent accidental scrolling or over-scrolling. The mouse skates of the AX have the same dimensions as the NP01 and are therefore compatible. The factory default for the AX, however, will be 0.6 millimeters. When it comes to the cable, we are using the same one used in the NP01. We designed it with durability in mind, and along with the rest of the mouse, it has passed global certification standards for electromagnetic interference. While it is not a very soft cable, it retains its flexibility, and when combined with the angled cable attachment point and a mouse bungee, the cable can be curved and suspended in a way which greatly reduces friction with the mousepad. Compare this to a soft cable which still drags on the mousepad even when used together with a bungee. The coating of a mouse, like shape and size, is very subjective. With the AX, we are introducing both standard and glossy coating. We receive feedback that many people could not get used to the standard coating on the NP01. We have now changed the standard coating on the AX to a more matte texture. Compared to traditional matte coatings, this one has more friction while maintaining a high level of durability. This is the overall design concept of the OUTSET AX. We hope that through this video, you will have a better understanding of the product, and this will prevent you from buying something that isn't suitable for your needs. VAXEE is a new shopping platform, and we want to thank you for supporting us and for your kind words of encouragement. We will continue to work hard and improve your products and our level of service. Whether you are an old friend or someone that has just heard of us, if you have any questions about the product or our brand, please join our VAXEE social channels. We look forward to meeting you.